Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Carlos Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan puts it away for the out. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Batting third, left fielder Trevor Larnach.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Castro over at first with 1 away. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Tosses to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those if you...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 2-0. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Just missed. And that's a little bit high. Ball 2, Bybee. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Fly ball down the line. Kwan settles under this one. He's got it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Pablo Lopez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. That one at 95 missed up top. Going to count 1 and 2. And that one is in there, called strike 3. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Swinging a foul straight back. That's a little bit low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside. That's ball 2. Line drive. Buxton makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
Just missed. Too low, and it's ball three.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Full.
And the right-hander deals. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. Here's Royce Lewis. Bybee back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Martinez under it. And out number one on the grab. Ty France, the next twin up to hit.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Ty France.
Right down the chute, strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The changeup missing. It's 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Next to hit, Brooks Lee. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ground ball to the right side. Santana steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And that's outside. 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. 1 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Angel Martinez stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one ripped. That's back there. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And ball one to the right fielder.
Ball one, no strike.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball two. Lopez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Still only one out here in the inning. That's outside, and now it's 3-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the third inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffers. Jeffers getting the start at catcher, hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Misses off the inside, and now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. And there's a ball. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. This is Willie Castro. Singled and scored his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate, and the count is filled up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here comes Carlos Correa. Flied to right his first time. Hit in the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 4-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And now Byron Buxton. In the air, right side. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And the 0-2. And that one upstairs.
2 strikes.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP move. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Quan at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line to left. Larner calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
Liner, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 2 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rocchio headed for the plate. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 4-3.
Big RBI for him right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Thomas in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game. Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Lewis batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Off the mark there. 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Wallner gets his lead at first with nobody out.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Up next
That's a
for
ball that a lot of
Minnesota,
times you'll
first
see the
baseman,
shortstop or
Ty
left
France.
fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
France in the box now.
0-1.
Takes strike 1. First and 2nd, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Jacob Junis into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 16, Jacob Junis.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings through that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And that one ripped into right. Brennan makes the grab, 1 away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. The walk and a run scored his first time. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Got him swinging. So the batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one wrapped foul. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Dunks one into left. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
And here is Will Brennan. First pitch, and he just misses. Martinez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Throw gets by him at second, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. First and second, no outs. Bo Naylor at the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one almost hit him. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next pitch misses way outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three and 2 now. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
This is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 3-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the
Now
lineup,
batting,
Stephen
left
Kwan
fielder,
digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
Outside, that's
missed.
the ball.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close, and it deflects away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Fouled off left side. Out to short, Correa. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike one.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Larnach on at first. Nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And there's a base hit to the left. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He was all over that one. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Next offering is downstairs. In the dirt. The count 2-1. Slap the other way, foul. On the ground right side, 4. It's in and out of his glove. Martinez to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
There's the strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Lopez back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting.
Now here is Jose Ramirez. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he dodges that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's going to be Carlos Santana in the dirt, but kept close. Tag safe. He's into third on a wild pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gets to it, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now batting.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now one miss.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. And Thomas is out. That ends the frame. Back now at Progressive Field. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. And a foul ball. Lee goes 6'1", 205 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2022. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Lee tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He is struck out, and he is walked. Just missed.
Two and out.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. To third. Sneaks through, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now Willie Castro. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Towards first, Santana. To Rocchio at second for one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Danny
Now
Coulombe.
pitching for Minnesota.
Still a lot of game left, and
Number
this game could
54.
go either way. So
Danny
this is a
Coulombe.
big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Angel Martinez
Leading off for the
digs in for the Guardians.
Second baseman.
He's already homered here in this one.
Angel Martinez.
There's a strike.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Now it's going to be Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
He was late there, strike one.
Ball one's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Guardians. Catcher, Bo
2 outs,
Naylor.
base is empty. And here is Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Digging in, Brian Rocchio. Naylor off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
Pretty tight
Number
game, so they're looking for
34.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Correa leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is down low. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off
out.
the outside edge. The count now 2-2. way high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So
Now
up next for
batting,
Minnesota,
left fielder,
Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Nope.
And another ball.
That's inside.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one finds the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Strike.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now batting,
Outfield playing
center
very
fielder,
deep,
Byron
not
Buxton.
wanting anything over their heads. And there's a strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-3. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he
No
really
ball,
sells
2
the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of
Now
two-strike
batting,
hitting in that
third
at-bat.
baseman,
Just a simple
Royce
ground ball the
Lewis.
other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now a chance for Royce Lewis. Wallner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That
That's
misses.
the ball.
And a count even 1-1.
Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting,
Back-to-back
the
singles.
first baseman,
Not much to this
Ty
one other
France.
than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And the batter now, Ty France. Gets under and pops it up. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Now
And up
batting,
next for
the
Cleveland,
designated
Kyle
hitter,
Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
Up and in, ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just
Ball 2.
missed. That clips the corner. The Twins leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3.
Jose Ramirez.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. That's out number 2. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Quan, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one not close. And it's 1-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back, and a
Guardians.
new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Andrew
63.
Walters. Stepping in, Brooks Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Ryan Jeffers getting ready to hit.
Ryan Jeffers.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next,
2 down, base is empty. Willie Castro,
Willie
the next
Castro.
Twin up to hit.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
2 down, nobody on. That one at the knees for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting, shortstop. Carlos
Runner at
Correa.
first with 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The shortstop takes the ball. Out to center. Thomas under it. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, new